Well, hello, my lovelies. How nice of you to join me again on my channel, AbFab. If you are new here, my name is Denise, and this is the channel all about the 45 plus group of gals that just wants to hang out and talk about makeup and all things fun with makeup. Okay, so it's Valentine's Day weekend, and I'm sure you're all getting glammed up for that very special fabulous night out. Okay, but on a more serious note, I'm sure that you are at least hoping to spend a little time with that very special person in your life, and you want to look nice, obviously. Who doesn't? I thought it would be really fun if we just went over how to get those big, luscious lips when you're over the age of 45. If you're interested in seeing what I do to get those nice, plump, juicy, sexy lips for Valentine's Day or any other time of the year, then just keep watching this video. Okay, so I've got a couple of things down here, but I always, first and foremost, put lip balm on. Every time I wash my face and start putting my makeup on, I always slap some lip balm on before, so just know that I usually have lip balm on. But for this tutorial, I'm going to start off with this little product here from Fresh. This is the Sugar Lip Polish. I absolutely love it. It smells completely divine. I'm sure I'm getting close to the end of this, and it smells like a citrus kind of brown sugar yumminess. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's what it looks like. It's beautiful. You just put it on after usually you take your makeup off. Usually I do this at nighttime, and then there is a lip serum that you can purchase as well. So I'm gonna just take a little amount, and you wanna just put it all over your lips. And it's all sugar, it's all natural, so you could eat it if you wanted to, but I wouldn't suggest you do. And then you just want to work it kind of into a circular sort of pattern all over your lips to kind of slough off, while I drop everything, slough off all those dead skin cells. So we are going to do that. Not to mention, it smells wonderful. Sugar falls in your mouth. It tastes good. And actually it brings a lot of circulation to the lips, thus giving it sort of a plumping effect to begin with. So I just love it. Not to mention it's fun to kind of get messy sometimes, isn't it? So once you figure you've got all of that nicely scrubbed, then you can just pat it off with your actual face cloth or rinse it off with warm water. So that's what I do to kind of just get off any of that sort of like, you know, sometimes kind of in the corners, you'll sort of get that sort of dry kind of rubble texture to your lips. Yeah, that's the skin cells that want to be sloughed off. So once you've done that, you actually have a nice little bit of color to your lips. Now, if I was doing the rest of my face makeup while I was getting ready, of course, and then I would do that, put some lip balm on, and I would proceed. And then I would finish off my face with doing my lips. But because I already have my day's makeup on from a Zoom meeting I did earlier, we're just going to do the lips. So I do have a couple of other ingredients here. I do have two lip secrets, two little lip products. That's probably the word that I love to use and can be interchangeable. Not every lipstick that I purchase or do I love is a matte lipstick, but I think matte lipsticks, they just generally look the most plump and juiciest and lay down the nicest and most in-depth color pigment on your lips without accentuating all of those fine lines and wrinkles that we normally get on our lips, and certainly more as we age. So the one product that is like should be in every makeup artist's kit for sure would be this one by Smashbox, and it is called the Insta Matte. You can take any sheen or high gloss lipstick and then put this on over top, and it instantly turns all of those lipsticks into a beautiful matte. So you get the full benefit of the matte with all of that nice smoothing, plumping effect on pretty much any lipstick you have. This is an absolute godsend, and like I said, it's the Smashbox Insta Matte. So you just kind of undo it, you put it all over the lipstick, instantly turns it to matte. It's beautiful. The other little trick is this one here. So before I lay down any color, after I have like obviously given myself a little lip treatment, I use this, which is the MAC Prep and Prime, and it is basically like this little vanilla, kind of smells like, you know, MAC. It's a vanilla cupcake smell. I want to lay down this lip balm just all over my lip because this actually is going to hang on to that lipstick and gets the lips prepped and primed. It's almost like an eyeshadow primer or a makeup primer, but it just feels so luxurious on the lips. And of course it has that classic, beautiful, yummy MAC smell. You know the smell I'm talking about. In order to make this work, but you know the kind that you can stamp under your eyes. I use this as well. And what you're gonna do with that is you're going to take actually some type of soft brown eyeshadow. You could probably do a very muted bronzer or some kind of contour, preferably that it's powder. So I just recently got this little beauty in one of my Ipsy bags. I think it was the December one. And it's just perfect. It's just kind of like low level, sort of like light brown powder that is really good for any transition. But what we're going to use it for today in the lip situation is we're going to create an actual little shadow. So just remember that anything generally that's a little bit darker recedes or creates shadow, and anything that is bright brings forward. So keep that in mind because we're going to take this very, very soft little brown kind of eyeshadow, and then right at the center of the bottom of your lip where you start to get a tiny little bit, and your lips don't have to be big, to get that just general fold right here. I'm going to take my mirror, and you're going to want to apply your brown eyeshadow, making sure to tap off right at that actual bend or crease in the lips. So I'm just going to bring this a little closer. And you don't want to be on it, you want to be under it. And you want to be very precise with this actual powder because you want to just kind of put it right where the lip almost starts to fold over and under. And what you're going to do is by applying it right here, when you have your lipstick on, you're going to create a much fatter bottom lip because it creates a shadow. Like the lip is so big, it's creating its own shadow. It's genius. All right, so keep going with that, just a little bit, not the whole bottom lip. Just till you start to see. You see that? How that sort of natural crease now looks just a little bit deeper. This works every single time. It's all about kind of an optical illusion, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's put that away. Where that works at the bottom, it doesn't work on the top because of course that is where mainly light is hitting you. So that is something to keep in mind. You know, people can use like a definitely sort of like, I guess, lighter brown lip liner, but generally you want the shadow just to be created at the bottom and the center of the bottom lip to create that kind of shadow. Now you're going to obviously have lip liner, which is essential, and you want a bullet lipstick, liquid lipstick, it really doesn't matter as long as it's some type of matte lipstick, whatever color you're going for. So today, because I am a Gerard Cosmetics affiliate and because I absolutely love Jennifer Gerard's lip products, I'm going to go with my all-time favorite, hands down favorite lip liner. And this is Sugar and Spice. And I'm just gonna swatch it for you so you can see that it is just this very light, again, kind of like nudie, brownish, beautiful, beautiful colored lip liner. And you probably heard a lot that if you want those big, plump, juicy lips that you have to outline outside. This is true, except that if you really go past your natural line, it's going to look very, very obvious when you're out there, like aside of just being stuck in the front of your makeup mirror. What you want to do, again, is when your lips are just kind of au naturel, you want to just kind of look at where the general line or fold is, where that kind of just slight roundness to the skin starts to happen. So for the bottom, it's easy because you can see where it ends. It's pretty straightforward. At the top, sometimes people have much thinner sort of upper lips, and you just kind of want to take your mirror, study kind of like the contours of your lips, and then starting kind of right at the center of your Cupid's bow, you want to just take your corresponding lip liner and you want to just very, very, very gently go up just the tiniest hair above the natural pigment of your lips, if that makes sense. So I'm doing that. So you can see how I went just slightly higher than the Cupid's bow on the other side. But if you were right up close to my lips, once I had all my lip products on, you wouldn't see any discerning color difference between my lip pigment and where I actually placed that line. Okay, and then when you get to the corner, just open up your lips a little, so you can follow that line straight down, but kind of like in a triangle. And then you want to do the same, whoops, there goes the cap, at the bottom. So again, you don't want to go far past the line. And then you want to do the same on the other corner. And now we'll finish the other half of the top lip. So again, center by the Cupid's bow, and then you want to just go slightly above your natural lip pigment. And then take a look, does it balance? Because in the lip, balance and symmetry is everything. So can you see how that already is starting to make for a much plumper lip look? Now what you want to do is you've outlined the actual whole outside. Now you want to deepen the corners because, again, remember, what's dark recedes, what's light moves forward. So let's take the lip liner you use now and let's go in and we're going to shade in those four corners. Okay, so now we have like the line, and if you missed or skipped, just go around and make sure all the outside line is joined. We're going to take color of choice, so that would be whatever bullet lipstick or matte lipstick you like, and my favorite Gerard Cosmetic lipstick is this one. It's an amazing color. It is a $19.95. Look at that color. I'll swatch that on the back of my hand. Just look at that. It's just so beautiful. I love it. It just has enough of kind of that mauvey pink that really sort of just helps to kind of pick up, elevate your lip color and just really make your lips pop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on, and then I'm going to put it on the traditional way, but then I'm going to tap that color on so that it really just kind of melts. And then once you kind of have it all on your lips, then you want to just take your ring finger and you want to just pat it on so that everything blends and it all just looks very cohesive. This also kind of really helps to mattify the actual lipstick, and it just makes it look very harmonious and sort of one with your own lip color or lip pigmentation. So there you go. You start to see how the lip is kind of really coming together. Two last steps that I like to do. Now, the light and dark trick, we're going to take something light. So I love this one. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte by Revlon. It's in the color Loyalty, and it is like this really, really kind of like nudie kind of pink color. There it is there. And I'm going to put that on in the center of the lip. And it is just, the smell of this is divine. So you put it on the bottom lip, you can put more on the top lip. I usually just pierce my lips together, and then I use my ring finger tap, tap, tap. And do you see right away what that did to the lips? It just made that center of my lips look so much more big and juicy and kind of in your face. I just absolutely love that look. Playing with the colors, the dark and the lights to create that optical illusion. Okay, well, we could leave this and it looks really nice and cohesive with the makeup look I have. We do want to sort of just jazz it up just a little bit to kind of really emphasize the center, the poutiness, and we want to do that with whatever is your favorite lip gloss. So at Christmas time, I treated myself to the Fenty Glass Bombs. I absolutely love them. This one is like Baby Champagne, or it's called Baby Brute. And you're going to take that and you're going to put that just on the center of your lip. And on either side of that Cupid's bow, smack those lips together and you guys, you have it right there. Juicy, plump, healthy looking lips that look so good. They're just kissable. That's it. That is my lip routine. Just kind of keep in mind the plays on the actual dark versus the light. And then you will also leave the house with these plump, juicy, delicious, kissable lips for Valentine's Day. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please just give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, then I try to upload every Sunday. Of course, I'm a working gal, so no guarantees, but I do the very best that I can. And you will get notification of those if you hit the bell and just in the all subscribed. It would be great to have you as part of my fabulous Fab squad. It would be so wonderful to have you hang out so we could, again, just talk about makeup. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful Valentine's weekend. And as I always say at the end of all of my videos, I wish you all an absolutely fabulous, fabulous Valentine's Day.